In just a moment, we'll be discussing today's top stories with Andrew Neil and Beverly Turner.
But before that, after Metropolitan Police Commissioner Cressida announced that detectives investigating missing Sarah Everard have found human remains in a woodland in Kent, we're going to cross now to Good Morning Britain correspondent Richard Gaisford. Good morning,
Hi,
Richard. He's in Ashford at the moment. What's happening there?
Yeah, some significant police activity still happening here this morning, Phil. Take a look behind me. We're on the edge of the police court and you can see a number of police vans lined up on the edge of woodland. Dog handling teams out searching this morning. Senior police officers have arrived here in the last hour. That is where we understand human remains were discovered late yesterday after a whole day of searching, not just in this area, but in other parts of Kent as well, including Deal, which is 35 miles away and is where the main suspect in this case lives. We are told that those human remains are going to take some time to identify, and that really gives you some idea of the sad nature of the story and what police are dealing with, and perhaps gives us more of a clue of perhaps what has happened to Sarah Everard. She was last seen leaving a friend's house 9 o'clock in Clapham on last Wednesday evening. Took us a walk which should have been 50 minutes through South London towards home. Caught on camera 9:30 as she walked on the phone talking to a boyfriend, and that was the last time she was seen, and no one knows what happened to her since. And there is this real sense of shock about this story. We're being told that women disappearing off the streets, being abducted, is rare, not just in London but right across the country. But when you heard Cressida, the most senior police officer in the country yesterday, you've got a sense that it really has had a major effect on her, and she's trying to reassure people that they're safe. They're putting more police officers onto the ground in South London. And we're hearing today that on Saturday evening, Holly and Phil, 6 o'clock in Clapham Common, there's going to be a vigil with people there to remember Sarah and also to try and reclaim the area for themselves.
All right, Richard, thank you very much. Well, following last night's announcement, social media has been flooded with women sharing their own experiences of feeling unsafe in public. And today we're asking for your calls on the subject. We'll be joined by former Met Police Detective Sue Hill. And Sue joins us now. Good morning, Sue. I mean, this is just a horrible situation. You can understand why it's left many women feeling scared this morning.
Oh, absolutely. And I think, as the Commissioner said, these cases are rare. But when it's so, at the moment, it's so raw for that family, I do feel for them, and every other family of, murdered victims, because it all comes back. I remember a case that I dealt with years ago. It does come flooding back to you. But this morning, if you ask someone, if you're a mum, that you're worried about your daughter, if you live alone, if you've got any concerns at all, and at the moment we're all out walking, aren't we? And people do like go walking at night. If you've got any questions, please give us a call later in the programme, because I'd like to talk to you. I want to reassure you and maybe just give you some practical tips how you can keep yourself safe and give that advice to your daughter. I certainly give that advice to my daughter and her friends. So maybe give us a call later and we can reassure you.
Thank you, Sue.
Thank you.
Give us a call for free on 08000 30 40 44, or you can download our free This Morning app, click Get Involved, make sure you leave a contact number. Please get in touch by 11:15 today, and you must be 18 or over.